These big players, they have thousands of employees and millions or even billions in turnover. But I was so convinced that I will create a product that is better than their solutions out on the market. Hello everyone. Today I thought I will speak about a new topic, a topic that is really close to my heart, and actually something that I never spoken about on this channel with you guys before. And this topic, it is entrepreneurship. And as you might know, I'm the founder behind Lindhe Xtend, and Lindhe Xtend is actually the third company that I found. And in this video, I thought let's speak about how to go from an idea towards a company or creating a company. And all companies that I've been involved with and founded, they all start with a problem, some kind of issue or gap that I'm trying to fill with this company. The same thing was with Lindhe Xtend. So the journey behind Lindhe Xtend is that after several years of working with prosthetics, I find myself in a situation where it's really hard, where I think it's really hard to walk as a bilateral above knee amputee, and especially keeping my balance when outdoor. Indoor I felt was nice and good, but as quick as I was outdoor, I had really poor balance, and the smallest unevenness made me lose my balance. And in the beginning I'm thinking it's me, I need to practice more with these legs. But eventually I came to the conclusion that now I've had these prosthetics for several years. I live in Sweden, I have the best prosthetic components available in the world, but still I can't walk on fairly simple like gravel roads and such, and I feel really limited because I'm an outdoor guy. I love being in these types of terrains, but still I feel that I can't. And I'm soon to at this stage go to the Paralympic Games in London in swimming, so I'm on my own top of my physical capability, but still I can't walk these simple, as I said, gravel roads. So if you're looking into the foot itself, of course it has an ankle, but a lot of movement actually happens in the forefoot region. So eventually we scrapped all those ideas of the mechanical joint, and we just kept on looking and trying to find a different solution that I could feel confident in. And eventually we came in contact with fiber composites experts up in Stockholm, Sweden, working within Swedish defense and aeroplane industry. And they then told us that these mechanical joints you've been building, we can instead help you to optimize the material itself. So you will need no joint, because the material will instead become the joint. So we create like a smart material that can bend and flex and be optimized to do exactly the same amount of movement that we want in this area, close to the surface, close to the ground, just like the human foot does it. So we do an early prototype on that, and I test that prototype as well, and this time I'm feeling that this is what I've been looking for. So then I have this really early stage prototype that is really helping me in making my life so much more easier with prosthetics. And then I think I need to put this product on the market, because as I can see it, this is really a game changer, at least for me. And if it helps me this much, must be possible that it can help others as well. So then I reach out to some of these big players within creating prosthetic devices and putting them on market, and reaching out with my own design and saying that this is really good, it's really helping me, and I'm quite sure that it can help others as well. By then, after a few meetings, I am not as convinced anymore. For me, it felt more or less like they were not that interested in my solution. It felt like they were more into, like, they have their market share, and creating new kind of development is just an added cost. And it, for me, felt like they were not that driven to make the best possible solution for me or other amputees out there, and more into considering that, yeah, you are a bilateral, it's really hard to walk as a bilateral above knee amputee, instead of trying to make the best possible outcome for myself. So once again, I was really frustrated from that, and actually became quite angry as well on them. And then I took the decision that I will create a company. I will take these early stage prototypes and I will develop it further into a ready product that are CE marked and possible to put on the market. And then I will challenge these big players. And when I took this decision, I was totally alone in the company, and these big players, they have thousands of employees and millions or even billions in turnover. But I was so convinced that I will create a product that is better than their solutions out on the market. And with a better product, there must be a place for a smaller company like myself or Lindhe Xtend that it ended up becoming, because creating the best solution possible for us, making it possible to walk in more terrains and etc. It must be possible that could have a place in the market as well. So that was a really big decision for me. And after I took that decision, of course, it was a really long journey going from this early stage to ready product. But I was convinced, and it was possible. And first of all, after this decision, I eventually got a place in a science park connected to the university where I had been studying, and they helped me creating this company. They helped me patent the design of this foot, and then the whole journey started of getting capital into this company, because it's a medical device. It needs to follow a certain law and applications and regulatory to be able to put this product on the market. And as I said, I was fresh out of university. I had no experience at all, but I knew what I wanted to create. And then eventually, when I got some funding into the company, I could also hire the best experts in different topics. For example, the engineers from the defense industry up in Stockholm, and then later on also some experts in regulatory. And that's one of the key tips that I want to share with you, is to work with the best and the best only, because even though maybe they aren't the cheapest guys to hire, but they will come much further on the same amount of money and with much less errors. And that is worth so much, especially in this early stage of a company. And then, of course, also creating this, as I said, this was a long journey. So after I created the company, I got some funding in. Then we eventually started the production, and then we started running into our first problems. And that was that this great movement that we had created in the laminates, it wasn't really durable also throughout the years and for different users, etc. And then eventually we came to a crossroad where the experts and all the knowledgeable people in this field said that we have this path, it's really easy, we will just add on layers to the laminate, it will become stiffer and not as I wanted it to be. It will be more like the other solutions out on the market, but it will be durable. But I refused, and I said that that's not the Lindhe Xtend way to go. We will create this for the user, and then we will do something that is much better than the solutions out on the market today, not just like the other solution out on the market. So I refused, and we took the much longer path and also much more expensive path, where we really kept all the nice movement and flexibility in the laminate, but we've been really working on making it also durable and can stand all the loads that it needs to stand throughout several years of use. And now we are into the third generation of this prosthetic foot, and I am so proud of the solution that we together at Lindhe Xtend have developed here today. We have kept all that nice flexible and also made it really durable and strong, and I can assure you that no one else has a solution like this on the market. So I am really proud of that, and yeah, that's the Lindhe Xtend way to go, the further path to create something that is unique and really good for myself and for you guys also out there using prosthetics. So yeah, I'm really proud of that, and please give it a try and just feel for yourself, do you like it or not? And if you try it and test it, please also test it outdoor, and test it in areas where you know it's a bit hard, it's a bit tricky to walk in those areas. Walk in particularly those areas once again with this foot and just feel, is there a difference or not? Because I'm quite sure that you will feel a difference. And if you don't, please send it back to us free of charge from us, and then I'm happy as well, because then you have tested it.